We had tremendous support from all the fans on Facebook and Twitter, and I just have to say a big word of thanks to all of them, because when you get these messages, they're out in the desert in the middle of nowhere. It does sort of encourage you, and for sure, to all the guys back here in South Africa, all the fans, a big word of thanks, and we hope to be seeing you next year again. Well, I mean, that's the trick of the Dakar. You need actually to push a lot harder than you think. The race has become so competitive nowadays, and it's almost become a sprint race from beginning to the end. Although, having said that, there are some places in the stage where you need to take it a little bit more careful. That comes with experience. You get to know where to really push 100% and where you must just take it a little bit more easy, not to damage your car. Two of them, the 12th and the 13th stage, the ones in Peru. We haven't been there, they were all new to us, and the dunes there were definitely the most challenging of the whole rally. Funnily enough, it's not the big dunes like we have in Copiapo, which were on the 8th day, which was difficult. It was those dunes which were smaller, which was more difficult, because it's very easy to get stuck. It's not so easy to pick a line in the dunes, and I think it caught a lot of people by surprise. I think the only thing they need to change is the brakes. We're allowed in the Dakar to run bigger brakes. In the local championship, they can only run a certain size diameter brake, so that's changed. And the other thing which they change is the jacking system. We got an onboard jacking system, hydraulic system, which we use in the Dakar to get out if we're stuck, and also to change the tires, and they're not allowed that in the local championship, but for the rest everything's the same. Well, it's probably the closest we have, which is close to us, where we can go and sort of practice, that simulates the conditions to South America. It's never going to be exactly the same, but you have conditions that are similar to South America there. Generally, the Namibian dunes are quite big. They're pretty much the same as in Copiapo and those places. The dunes in Peru are a little bit more difficult, a little bit smaller. So I wouldn't say that they are exactly the same as the Namibian dunes, but you can get a general feel and a general idea of what the car will do in the sand. And that's why it's a good place for us to go to. And like I say, it's pretty close. It's 2,000 k's away.